What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Machiavelli, and I'm back with another reaction video, man. This is Sadhguru. What is the purpose of life? I ask myself this question all the time, man, and this makes me wonder because it's like, a lot of us in this world have some true talent, and we just don't know what that is. So that's why a lot of people, in case you guys wondered, that's why a lot of people are at a standstill in life. They don't know what they want to do. They don't know what they're good at. They don't know what their purpose on this earth is. But we about to find out. So without further ado, man, let's get it.
Okay, so what's really the purpose of life? If you can give an insight on that. Thank you.
Isn't it fantastic that if there's no purpose, you have nothing to fulfill, you can just live? No, but you want a purpose. And not a simple purpose, you want a God-given purpose. It's very
Right.
dangerous.
Exactly.
People who think they have a God-given purpose are doing the cruelest things on the planet. Yes or no? They are doing the most horrible things, and they've always been doing the most horrible things. Because when you have a God-given purpose, life here becomes less important than your purpose. No, life is important. Life is important. When I say life, I am not talking about your family, your work, what you do not do, your party. I'm not talking about that as life. This is life, isn't it? Life is within you or around you. The ambience of life, you're mistaking the ambience of life for life. Your home, your family, your workspace, your party, this is all ambience of life. This is not life, isn't it? Yes or no? You're mistaking the ambience for the real thing. No. Life is important because it's the only thing you know. You don't know anything else. Do you know something else? Rest is all imagined stuff, isn't it? The only thing is that this is beating and alive, and that's all there is. So is this important? It is of paramount importance. Not you as a person, that's not important. But you as a piece of life, it's very important. Because that is the basis of everything. When I say that is the basis of everything, the universe exists for you only because you are, isn't it? Yes or no? The world exists for you only because you are, otherwise it wouldn't exist in your experience. So, in every way, this is important. So what is the purpose for this? See, if you had a purpose and if you fulfilled it, after that what would you do?
Bro, I did not see that coming. I asked myself what's my purpose on life, but yet I never asked myself that. I never went that far with it. I'm gonna just be honest. As a lot as much as I am thinking ahead or, a strategic thinker, I never really thought of it like that. And he does have a point. I feel like, you know, the way you know the world goes round and round is there's constantly human beings being made every single day. But you guys just think like without us being created, without our parents or whoever giving birth to us, etc., like there would be no human beings on earth. The planet would be completely like just dead, just empty. It'll just be. But then, because I was about to say, it wouldn't be no buildings being built, nothing. You just you just have a whole bunch of establishments. But we need people to build the building. So technically, yeah, we wouldn't have nothing. Like it'll just be land, just you know. So he does have a point there. So back on what he was just saying, which is uh even if you did have a purpose and you knew what that was, like it was something that you wanted to achieve and or a goal that you wanted to come true, then what? I know some people might say, you know, my talent or my drive or whatever I'm good at, I want to do that. And then once I pursue it, and then I know what my purpose is, then I'll be making people more happy. Like prime example, I know me, and I'm just saying me, right? For me, it's I want to be a full time YouTuber. I want my channel to blow up. I want all those things, right? So my purpose for me is to entertain people, make people laugh, show people that no matter what you go through in life, because everybody that's a content creator, we all do this. Everybody who's going through something in life, going through a hard time, may have just been put out, may have just been evicted, may have just been going through a breakup, or something like that, or even worse. Us as content creators, whether if you're a YouTuber or a TikToker or whatever, we always put out the good energy and vibes that you're not the only one going through things, especially if you're a vlogger, you know. And then we also put out there them, yo, we're here for entertainment. We're here to make you laugh. We're here to make your day. A lot of the times it's not going to be always happy and fun for the content that we put out there, but it's it just lets you know, hey, this is entertainment. Or it could be something that you could learn from, or it could be something that you can watch and be like, damn, he's actually got it worse than I do, and he doesn't have a problem publicizing it. So multiple ways you guys could look at that. So for a content creator, that's just my perspective, you know. So I don't know about rappers or basketball players, football players, people like that. But I'm just saying from my perspective, or as a content creator, that's what it's like for me. I know I'm able to put a smile on you guys' face anytime I drop some content after I've been gone for 2 or 3 weeks or a whole month without dropping anything. You know what I mean? So
After that, what would you do? Bored, isn't it? It is just that life is so intricate and so phenomenally intricate that if you spend 10,000 years looking at it carefully, you still will not know it entirely. If you spend 1,000,000 years looking at it with absolute focus, still you will not know it in its entirety. That's how it is. Is there a meaning to it? The greatest thing about life is that there is no meaning to it. This is the greatest aspect of life, that it has no meaning to it and there is no need for it to have a meaning. It is the pettiness of one's mind that it is seek a meaning, because psychologically you will feel kind of…
okay, yeah, exactly. Exactly the point I was trying to make. Like, you feel like if you don't have a purpose on earth, you feel like you're just worthless, that you're just a waste of life. You're just a waste of, your parents' bodily fluids. Yeah, I 100% get that. But at the same time, you know, think about it, man. Like some stuff, you have to look deeper inside. You can't just really say, if I don't know my worth or don't have a purpose or don't know my purpose or don't know my talent or my drive or whatever, then I'm just a waste. But think about it. Without you or without any of us human beings on earth, the world wouldn't be the way that it is. And I'm not saying that to say that the world's a messed up place, because in every different countries there's always good people and bad people. But you know, it's like without us, things wouldn't be built. Without us, things would be getting made. Without human beings, prime example, without a human being, it wouldn't be a such thing as YouTube. It wouldn't be a such thing as TikTok. It took human beings to make all these things. So look at it from a deeper standpoint, you know? I 100% agree with that, bro.
unconnected with life if you don't have a purpose and a meaning. People are constantly trying to create these false purposes. Now, they were quite fine and happy. Suddenly they got married, now the purpose is the other person. Then they have children, now they become miserable with each other. Now the whole purpose that I go through all this misery is because of the children. Like this it goes on. These are things that you are causing and holding these as purposes of life. And is there a God-given purpose? What if God does not know you exist? No, I'm just asking by chance.
Oh, okay. That threw me off too. I was like, wait, what?
I'm saying in this huge cosmos for which God is supposed to be the creator and the manager of this 100 billion galaxies, in that this tiny little planet and you, suppose he doesn't know that you exist, what to do? Possible or no? I'm sorry, I'm saying such sacrilegious things, but is it possible or no? What if he doesn't know that you exist? What if he doesn't have a plan for you? Suppose he doesn't have a plan for you, an individual plan for you. Don't look for such things. The thing is, the creation is made in such a way that creation and creator cannot be separated. Here you are a piece of creation, at the same time the source of creation is throbbing within you. If you pay little attention to this process of life, you would not need any purpose, it'll keep you engaged for 1,000,000 years if you want. There is so much happening. So much means so much unbelievable things are happening right here. If you pay enough attention, 1,000,000 years of existence, it'll keep you busy or more. Right now, the need for purpose has come because you're trapped in your psychological structure, not in your life process. Psychologically,
Yep.
your psychological structure functions from the limited data that it has gathered. Within that, it rolls. And right now, your thought and emotion has become far more important than your life, isn't it so? Isn't it so? So because of this, you're seeking a purpose as an escape from the trap that you have set for yourself. It is a trap set by you. You can easily come out of it. If the trap was set for you by somebody else, difficult to come out because they'll set the trap in such a way that you cannot come out, isn't it? I'm talking about life, not marriage, that's what I'm… That's what. So this is a trap set by you. This is easy to come out, but that is the whole thing. Why it is so difficult is, now you're identified with the trap, you like it. You like it because it gives you a certain sense of safety and security and protection and individual identity. If you build a cocoon around yourself, it gives you safety, but it also imprisons you. Walls of self-preservation are also walls of self-imprisonment. When it protects you, you like it. When it restricts you, you do not like it. That is why we have doors. We like the walls, because it's protecting us. But we have doors so that we can open it and get out when we want to. It doesn't matter how nice it is, we still want to go out, isn't it? So that is how it is with every trap that you set. It doesn't matter how nice it is, you still want to go out. So the psychological wall that you have built, which gives you some sense of identity, which gives you some sense of being a person, an individual person, and which gives you security, beginning to experience it like a trap, somewhere you want to break it. So one way of not breaking it is to find a purpose. Those who find a purpose in their life, they become so conceited. They will live within their own trap forever, thinking that they're doing the most fantastic thing. First thing you need is balance. If you have balance, then you can climb. If you don't have balance, it's better you stay on the ground, isn't it? It's not safe for somebody who is not balanced to climb high. It's best you stay close to the ground, you should not climb. So, first thing is to establish a balance, then you loosen your psychological structure. Then it's a wonderful thing. If you loosen your psychological structure without balance, which a lot of people are doing today, see, why does somebody want to drink alcohol or take a drug? Because it loosens your psychological structure and makes you feel liberated for a moment. But without the necessary balance, you have not worked for the balance, but you got freedom. Freedom without balance is destruction, anarchy, isn't it? So, first thing is to work for balance, an enormous sense of balance, where even if you dismantle your psychological structure, you can simply live here. Dismantling your psychological structure is an important process because that is your trap, that is your security, that is your stability. At the same time, that's your trap. Because the walls are set, you feel secure, but that's also your trap. If you dismantle your trap, you also dismantle your security, isn't it? You also dismantle your sense of purpose. You also dismantle everything that matters to you. So that will need balance. Without balance, if you dismantle, you will go crazy. But don't look for a purpose, because if you look for a purpose, you're seeking madness. If you find one, you are sure mad. Yes. If you think you found a purpose in life, you for sure gone crazy. Because only the insane people have purpose. Or people who have purpose are insane in many ways. These are things that you create in your mind and believe it's true, isn't it? Right now, fighting for my country is my purpose. Right now, if it's necessary, I will fight, knowing fully well it's an unnecessary bloody fight. Yes, then you will fight only to the extent it's necessary. If you think this is your purpose, you would want to destroy the whole world for what nonsense you believe in, isn't it? Something is needed, we'll do it with absolute involvement. There's no other purpose. The purpose of life is to live, and to live totally. To live totally does not mean party every night.
Yeah. Right.
To live totally means before you fall dead, every aspect of life has been explored, nothing has been left unexplored. Yes? Before you fall dead, even if you do not explore the cosmos, at least this piece of life you must know it in its entirety. That much you must do to yourself, isn't it? That's living totally. That you experience the whole of this, all dimensions of what this is. You did not leave anything untouched. You just do that. That will take a long time. That's enough, good enough purpose for you.
That's the end of that video, man. I hope you guys learned something from that video, because I know I did, as always. But yeah, if you guys like this video, man, give it a fat thumbs up. Like, comment, share. Machiavelli Gang, we up out of here, man. I love you guys. You guys have a blessed one and a safe one. And I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.